So tonight we're having a birthday celebration, and of course, you have to have birthday cake. Everybody loves carrot cake for birthday cake, but I thought I'm gonna really turn up the volume. Instead of just plain cream cheese frosting, I'm gonna add mascarpone to it. And in the carrot cake itself, I'm putting in crystallized ginger to give it great heat. It's gonna be a really fabulous carrot cake. Okay, so I have a pound of carrots. Now the batter. I need 2 cups of sugar, 1 1/3 cups of vegetable oil, 3 eggs. I use extra large eggs for everything. And room temperature eggs are really important, so they mix into the batter well. That goes in. And 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Okay, I'm just gonna mix this for 2 minutes until the batter is light yellow in color and quite thick. Okay, now the dry ingredients. So it's just 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1 1/2 teaspoons of kosher salt. And then they just get sifted together, just to be sure there aren't any lumps. Okay, now I'm gonna put the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Just turn this on low and just very slowly mix them in. If you put them in too fast, the flour can get all clumped together. Nobody wants clumped flour in their cake. This actually smells good already. The cinnamon and vanilla, 2 of my favorite flavors. Okay, now for the good stuff. So I'm gonna mix together the pound of carrots that I grated. Carrot cake's really easy to make, and I love it. Cup of chopped walnuts, cup of raisins. If you love raisins, you can add more. And then 1/4 cup of crystallized ginger. It's also in the frosting, but it's nice if it's in the cake too. Crystallized ginger is really hot and sweet at the same time. And I just thought with carrots and raisins and walnuts, I thought it'd be just great in it. I think Jane's gonna love this cake. Okay, that should be about 1/4 cup. If you like it hotter, you can always add more. Then I'm just gonna add about 1 tablespoon of flour, and that's just gonna keep it from sinking to the bottom of the cake. You don't want all the carrots and raisins in the bottom. You want them sort of suspended in the cake batter. Okay, all mixed together. Now it's time to put it into the batter. Just clean the beater off. There's a lot of batter on the beater. And just to make sure it's really well mixed, I always scrape the bottom of the bowl. Okay, now I'm gonna add all these ingredients. It's like more carrots than there is batter, which is why it's such a good carrot cake. And just fold it in with a spatula until it's really well mixed. Oh my goodness, does this look good? Okay, I've greased and floured 2 9-inch pans. And I actually lined them also with parchment paper, because as I've often said, there's no point in making a cake if you can't get it out of the pan. I'm just gonna pour this into the 2 pans. You wanna divide the batter evenly so the cakes cook exactly the same amount of time. It's all one cake at the end, but I wanna be able to frost the middle. So it looks like there's a little more in this one, so I'm just gonna transfer it. If you wanna be exact, you can always use a little scale. Okay, into the oven, 400 degrees for 10 minutes, then I'm gonna lower the temperature to 350 and bake them for 30 to 35 minutes until the toothpick comes out clean. The cakes have cooled, and I've made the frosting. Let me show you how I make it. First, 12 ounces of room temperature mascarpone with 4 ounces of room temperature cream cheese, 2 cups of sifted confectioner's sugar, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and I just beat it for about a minute until it's light and fluffy. Then 1/3 cup of minced crystallized ginger, not the kind in syrup, but the dry kind, just like in the batter, and 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, and just beat it for about 30 seconds. This cake is a little different. What I've done is, instead of frosting the whole thing, sometimes it kind of makes a mess, I'm gonna frost the middle and the top, and then you can really see the carrot cake through the whole thing. And it certainly is easier. Because I want everybody to know that there's ginger in it, I have a little extra crystallized ginger to just sprinkle on the top. Oh, this is gonna be perfect for the birthday dinner tonight.